mother because she fell. So my grandmother fell. Unfortunately, it happens, you know, and she slipped and she fell, and she might have fractured or broke her wrist. And it was a tumultuous process in, of course, one of the wealthiest cities on the planet, in a private hospital to get her like immediate access in the emergency room. I found out at the UCLA Hospital, apparently, according to Murad, who gave me some reporting from some field reporting, UCLA Hospital still applies triage in the emergency rooms. They left the COVID level triage facilities in place. So they actually expanded, I guess, like technically not expanded, but they just kept the emergency room tents in place. All emergency rooms use triage. I've been to that emergency room. I don't remember it having triage facilities. I don't remember it having triage facilities on a normal time. I know triage is a normal part of ER, chat. No, you're missing. Okay. Emergency rooms, when there's like a lot happening, of course, have to do triage. It's not like it's a method. It's something that you need to do when you have an additional amount of need for healthcare. Okay. Normally, under like a regular, in the middle of the day, when you go to the ER in a massive city, in one of the local hospitals, like I didn't realize the UCLA ER still has like tents that were holdover from the COVID structure. Okay. And apparently that's what they do. And apparently my grandma had to still wait like a long time, even though she had fallen. She's, you know, old, and she might have even hit her head. And it still took like, it still took them like a long ass time to finally get to her. And it's only after my my brother would like pull the doctor aside and was like, my grandmother is literally 80 and she fell and she hit her head. Can you please, like, what more do we need to do for her to get seen? And they finally did. But yeah, it just reminded me once again, that isn't what triage is, bro. I know what triage is. Triage is when you have a limited amount of resources and an overwhelming amount of patients happening. Overwhelming amount of patients coming in, so you have to go by risk priority. You have to prioritize by who needs immediate medical attention. I understand that. The problem is that I think UCLA, and I will talk to my friends who work at these hospitals, because there's like, I mean, I know people that work at these hospitals, but I used to go to UCLA as well. I was in the UCLA network. But basically, my point is, there's not enough nurses and there's not enough doctors. Okay, that's it. And it seems like the facilities are overloaded. And instead of making additional hires, they've decided to exhaust the existing staff with understaffing, as is the case with every single hospital network in the United States of America. And the point I'm trying to make is that even in a private facility, in a private healthcare structure, where you're supposed to get immediate service at ease and in an expeditious manner, as opposed to the Canadian healthcare structure that is treacherous and slow and gruesome, and people die waiting in the hospital beds or whatever. Yeah, guess what? It's happening in private facilities as well. And that's the issue that I was trying to address here. They will never increase the staff, and they will literally consistently, they'll utilize like existing COVID era structures, COVID era facilities to continue, I guess, overloading their healthcare staff. Anyway, regardless, yeah, it's so slow and expensive. I know. You pay so much in premiums and you pay out the wazoo and you still get cooked in the process, is my point. Why are your ears so pale? It's because I got a haircut and you're seeing my big old ears. Regardless. So yeah, all the healthcare professionals get overloaded in general by hospitals when you have a for-profit incentivization structure. That's it. So that was one aspect of this, but no, she's doing well. She was a little zooted. Had to go get her drugs, had to go get her oxy. And my brother is like asking the pharmacist, like, we were so sus. Me and my brother, we're in this like random CVS, picking up an oxy script, while also simultaneously my brother's like asking about NyQuil versus ZQuil, which one has like ingredient that's different. And I'm like, dude, I'm like trying to tell him, like, be cool, bro. What the fuck? Like, we look like we're gonna eat the oxys ourselves and then also make meth or something. Like, and I mean, it was fine. They didn't stress us out because it's America, God damn it. And you should be able to, we have the freedom to eat as many oxys as we can and also make methamphetamine off of NyQuil if we